A major update from Italian journalist and transfer expert Fabrizio Romano on the Sandro Tonali deal to Tottenham. He has stated De Zerbi wants the player and is pushing. Tottenham Hotspur are pushing to get this deal done. The player is open to the move, but it will cost Spurs around £85 million to get this deal over the line. Now, reports are stating that Manchester United are now interested in Tottenham Hotspur target Crysencio Summerville and World Cup action for Van der Ven, Bergvall and Bentancur. Hi everyone, hope you're well. Chris Cowlin here. This is another edition of Tottenham News, where I'll be going through all the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. If you're watching on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit the follow button and leave a review if you can. Italian journalist and transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has provided an update on the Sandro Tonali to Tottenham situation. He has stated Tottenham have entered the race very strong, very concrete, very determined to sign Sandro Tonali. And if Tottenham got this strong, my understanding is it is because the player is, important point of this information, keen on a move to Tottenham. Sandro Tonali is open to joining Tottenham Hotspur this summer. Sandro Tonali is ready to join Spurs even without European football, even after a terrible season for Tottenham Hotspur. Tonali is attracted by the project, wants to play for boss Roberto De Zerbi, and so the possibility to say that Tonali at Tottenham is really serious, is really concrete, then let's wait for the negotiation club to club. The understanding is that it could take around €100 million package to sign Sandro Tonali, so around £85 million. Fabrizio Romano then goes on to say, let's follow this story, but Tottenham are going very strong. Arsenal have called for weeks, Manchester City in contact for weeks, but now Tottenham are going all in for Sandro Tonali, and he is a wanted player by Roberto De Zerbi to step up the project and show the ambition of their view. So let's keep an eye on this one. Now, Fabrizio Romano has also provided another update stating that Tottenham Hotspur Football Club believe that Sandro Tonali is open to joining and keen on the move, while talks with Newcastle will follow on the price and the package. Tottenham want to go ahead strong and get it done, and it is a priority target wanted by Tottenham Hotspur boss Roberto De Zerbi. In the last couple of weeks, Tottenham Hotspur have been heavily linked to Crysencio Summerville of West Ham United. Now, David Ornstein from The Athletic has just reported that Summerville, high among candidates Manchester United are considering as possible left-wing signing. 24-year-old West Ham attacker, subject to inquiries from Manchester United and expected to cost £50 million to land the Netherlands international from West Ham. Now for an international roundup, Mickey van der Ven and Lucas Bergvall made their World Cup debuts for Netherlands and Sweden on Sunday evening and in the early hours of Monday morning. Mickey started as left-back for the Netherlands, who were hit by a late equaliser as it ended 2-2 against Japan in Texas. Lucas Bergvall made history as he stepped off the bench in Sweden's impressive 5-1 win against Tunisia. At 20 years old, 4 months and 13 days, becoming the youngest player to play for Sweden at a World Cup. Pedro Porro's Spain were forced to settle for a point in their World Cup opener on Monday evening, drawing 0-0 against Cape Verde, and Pedro Porro was an unused sub. And Rodrigo Bentancur's World Cup campaign begun with a draw on Tuesday morning as Uruguay earned a 1-1 draw against Saudi Arabia. Now, he played the full 90 minutes, earning his 74th cap as he plays in his 6th major international tournament and 3rd World Cup. Now, my thoughts on everything in this episode, and I'll try not to repeat myself from the previous episode covering the Sandro Tonali deal, which, of course, the news broke from Fabrizio Romano on Monday evening about Tottenham's interest and intentions about getting this deal done. Fabrizio Romano has stated a good couple of times now that Tottenham Hotspur are really pushing to get this deal done. He has also stated that Arsenal are interested, Manchester City have called about the player as well, and he will cost around £85 million to get this deal done. If Roberto De Zerbi wants him and he sees him as a key player for this Tottenham Hotspur team, then I'm all for it. And, looking at Sandro Tonali in recent years for AC Milan and, of course, for Newcastle in the Premier League. And it is a very common theme, again, Spurs going after players that have played in the Premier League, have experience in the Premier League, and most importantly, are proved in the Premier League. So, this is going to be an interesting one. And Fabrizio Romano, as he has stated here, this is one to keep an eye on. Now, we have been here before. I don't want to be negative here. We have been here before. I feel very excited that Spurs are going after this type of player. This is a wow signing, in my opinion, and we don't have many wow signings through the door at Tottenham. Now, I think back to last summer, Eze, Gibbs-White, Tonali now. It is about getting these deals done. If Spurs are identifying these types of players, and this is the calibre of player that we want to be bringing through the door, the next thing now that Spurs really, really do need to focus on is actually getting the deal sealed, getting the deal signed, and most importantly, seeing the player holding up that shirt and then playing for Roberto De Zerbi. Now, I really do hope and pray that Tottenham Hotspur Football Club really do back Roberto De Zerbi in this transfer window, and we don't try and sign the same types of players that we have done in the past, because as Teddy Sheringham said a couple of days ago, you only end up in the same position again. Spurs need a full injection of real quality players through the door in this, for them to walk into the starting 11, for them to really help out in the squad as well and add real depth. But Sandro Tonali, for me, walks straight into this Tottenham Hotspur team, and he'd be masterful in the Tottenham Hotspur midfield. It would be a very, very exciting signing for me. And apparently, according to other reports, Newcastle have to sell players before they can buy in this transfer window. So, if Spurs can get this deal done, I think that there will be a lot of very, very excited Tottenham Hotspur fans out there. I've seen a lot of people very, very excited on Monday evening and indeed on Tuesday morning, people waking up to this news. But of course, it's not exciting being linked to players. It's exciting getting them over the line. It is that excitement seeing the player hold up that shirt and then feel the excitement about, next season. The fixtures are out on Friday. So we will all feel excited again on Friday, looking who we're playing for the first couple of games. Of course, we always look out for when we're playing Arsenal home and away, and, the key games against Chelsea and other London derbies as well. And, always looking to see who we're playing on the first weekend or the first day of the season, the last day of the season. Are we home? Are we away? Are we playing one of our rivals on one of these dates? So it's exciting times, but this window has to be different, and I'll say that throughout the whole of this window. The 93 days that it is open for, and this is day 2 now. It officially opened on Monday, the 15th of June, which was yesterday. I'm now talking to you on Tuesday. So it's day 2 of the transfer window officially. We do have 2 signings in. We also have 2 players that have signed extended contracts, Ben Davies and Pedro Porro. So Spurs are working hard. Spurs are trying to get deals done. The Van Hecke deal, that one has gone a little quiet at the moment. João Palhinha, re-signing him, that has gone a little quiet as well. The Savinho deal, that has also gone quiet. But I've no doubt that Tottenham are working hard in the background. But as I say, it is not about links. It is not about rumours or reports. It is about getting deals done for Tottenham. We don't want to keep identifying top players and then have all of this news come out, all of this excitement for a team like Arsenal or Manchester City or somebody else to come in, nip in, and then see Sandro Tonali holding up a different shirt to a Tottenham Hotspur one. So let's wait and see what happens here. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit the follow button and leave a review if you can. Now, I will be back with another edition very soon. Enjoy your week and stay safe and well. Keep smiling and come on you Spurs.